All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk through automations and basically what to automate in your business when it comes to outbound marketing and things on the back end versus what to keep manual or what to keep like semi-automated. Because a lot of people, obviously with the Claude code boom, all the AI boom stuff nowadays, you probably see a lot of stuff on Instagram, a lot of stuff on LinkedIn, saying that basically you can automate everything. Like Claude code replaced my entire business, LinkedIn replaced my entire business, when in reality, automation is a nice to have. With good systems, obviously automation can help, but if the systems are broken and they're not effective, then automation won't matter. Number one thing that I would say should be kept like automated is repeatable, tedious stuff, which sounds like a given, but then a lot of people just don't care about it. So for example, when we have a lead come through for our email system or our LinkedIn system, we automatically enrich the phone number of that lead within 2 to 5 minutes so we can call the lead while they're still hot. If we were to do that manually, we have to pull all their contact information from the lead list. We'd have to plug it through to the waterfall CRMs. And basically that would take like 30 minutes. By the time 30 minutes is up, that lead is probably cold. It's like these are the things that actually move the needle when it comes to automation. Other things like Slack notifications for leads, for bookings, for sales call reminders, all of these things that are annoying to do manually. Basically, if it's annoying to do manually and it's not prospect facing, you can automate it. Now, this is where it gets to the things I would leave manual. For example, we have an appointment setter. He manages all of our replies and he manages our CRMs. What we automate for him is we automatically push leads to the CRM. We automatically enrich phone numbers. There's auto booking detectors. So if someone books, it moves the stage to booking in the CRM. But for example, like if there's an interested lead, it automatically creates a record for them in our CRM that they're interested, and then it'll automatically enrich the phone number. So that all that he'll have to do is draft a reply. I'll check over it, or if I'm not available, he'll just, he's a good setter, so he'll just actually write the message and book the prospect in, handle the objection, whatever it is. But like when you try and automate things that are prospect facing, you always risk like hallucination, AI just not being tone deaf, which it still is sometimes with those things. It's like those are things that I leave to the setter. Obviously, I take my sales calls, I do all the sales follow-up, I send looms to prospects after the call to try and close them in. Then like if I was to just automate everything that's like prospect facing, it's just not a good way to do business still, because unless you've got like a crazy AI sales agent that is superhuman and super actually effective, I would steer away from that still. So the things that you want to automate, the point is repeatable, tedious tasks that don't involve anything that a prospect will see. It's like even for copy, like we have some templates and whatnot, but templates isn't really automation. Like we have a specific personalized line structure that we have, then an offer, then a CTA. Those things that I always check over them and I always draft them myself, because what a prospect is going to see is it needs to be human to human, because business owners trust other humans. They don't trust AI like that. And so many things just scream AI fluff and like AI personalization and all this stuff, which you can do it very effectively. Only if you personalize like certain things with AI. But like overall, I wouldn't just go about like trying to scrape someone's entire website and then make a fully automated email. It's just not going to generate interest and it's not going to book people in. What could work is like making your copy. You've got a certain offer and then like personalizing the offer slightly to exactly the specific type of business that they want to work with, or exactly who they want to sell it to, or what exactly they do. Because like when you're specific about things that relate to the offer, that can be useful. So that can be something you automate with Clay at scale with all your leads. But like anything to do with setting, taking sales calls, obviously taking sales calls is going to be human. Then there's like, what else is there? Like thank you pages. Those are kind of automated, but they're still prospect facing. So there's a video of me kind of walking through what the call is going to be, how to confirm the call to make sure they show up. All these things that take your prospects like through the funnel. Those are the things that we leave manual. And then automation is like the CRM automations that we have, the booking automations, phone number enrichment automations. We have AI classifying replies. Claude is very effective at doing certain things, but like at handling like complex objections, like multi-objections, a bunch of questions, like a human needs to be the judge, like the human judgment, or like me training my setter to have the human judgment to, do we send a loom here? Do we handle the objection? Do we explain the pricing here or not? Like those things need to be actually thought about and considered, and AI is just not as good as with the critical thinking to actually handle the prospect's objection without sounding tone deaf or like just AI fluff. So like those are things I would automate. Anything that's repeatable and tedious, anything that is, like I said, prospect facing, those are things that you want to leave semi-automated or manual and just have extremely good team members or yourself if you're managing it. Handle objections, book prospects in, and then obviously sales calls with a good sales process. But yeah, it's like this is what you should automate, this is what you shouldn't. Have a good day. Cheers.